What's up, people? Anybody waiting? Anybody hanging out? Started just a couple minutes early. Loading in anyhow. What is up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Pile on in here. Get everything fired up. We'll get started for the day. Get this guy rolling. Figure to go ahead and get it running. We got a lot to do, so get us going. Cody, welcome in. First one in. How you doing, man? How you doing? Welcome in. Figured we'd go ahead and hop right into the action today. So we got a lot to do, so a lot to be done. How we doing? Oh, let's check the sales real quick. Forgot to do that. Doing good? God, man. I think last when I checked this morning to do my thumbnail, yeah. So the quad bear popped up. Colin Layton, welcome in. How you doing? Early, not late. I know, right? Tell if the link works. Which link? Which link? Oh, you're talking for Mac. I got you. Try it. Well, I don't know if you could post links. You might have to send it to one of the moderators so they could post a link. Or if one of the mods wants to grab a link for Mac Trucker from Facebook. You've been keeping up since like January? Oh, tons of stuff. It's moving right along. Moving along great. We just took a week off so that way I could actually enjoy the game for once again. It's been a minute since I've taken the time to actually farm, so these guys encouraged me to do a build and actually farm, so that's what we're doing. Let's see if I can do this while we're moving. Yeah, I got it. We're good. Stream Elements bot's running. I wonder if the Stream Labs bot's gonna show up. There it is. Yeah, it showed up. Look at that. Off to a good start. Less headaches. Donate for the GPU. So I think if you do exclamation donate, the link will pop up. And that is the best way to do it, because if you donate to, or if you just do the super chat, I don't know for sure that it'll pop up. Yeah, there is a new donate bar right there. Yeah, if you feel generous. I'm pretty sure exclamation donate works. Didn't work. Let me see if I can figure out what the link is. As soon as this guy is full on the trailer, I'll stop for a second and figure it out. Give me just a second. It should be something like that. I can't remember. It's been so long. I never ask anybody to donate. I feel terrible having the bar up there, but like we need it at this point. Gotta get a GPU rolling. Alright, that's full. Let me get out of his way. And then let me give me 2 seconds here. I'll pop up and figure out what the link is. Or I can just grab the link myself and pin it or something. Do that. Tip page. Yep, got it. Okay. So let me type this out. If you would like to donate to help fund a new GPU to improve the streams, please use this link. I tell you, the other part of it too is if you super chat, YouTube takes 30% of it, so it really is better if you use this one. Pin that real quick. Yep, there we go. All right. So that link, I get all the money. PayPal takes like their little, what is it, 2% or something like that, but I get the rest of it, so it's much more helpful that way, and much more of your money actually goes to me. You know what I mean? It's not, we're cutting out the middleman of YouTube. That, and I don't know if the super chat will actually fill the bar or not. I'm not for sure on that. So I know that link will. Yeah, so we got corn harvest rolling. We're doing pretty good. I think this is probably getting there. 3%. Ouch. A little bit of corn. Yeah, we could go back forward at some point. That's, I think I fired the helper and then didn't back up far enough when I rehired him. I'm pretty sure is what happened there. But 3080. So I was seeing from like 800 to 1,000, so I figured I'd go ahead and make it 1,000. That way, it's if we get to 800 and we need it sooner, we can make it happen. You know what I mean? Wi-Fi. Hey man, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. How you doing these days? Yep. There we go. Go back to the combine. You gotta keep an eye on the sales tab. So like every hour on the hour or so. Yeah, so right now it's like 9:23 in game, 10:20 or 10 in game. We'll have to check the sales tab again. Maybe something else pops. I think it's every hour something pops up, but yeah, maybe we'll get lucky. Yeah, there's gonna be that little strip over here. We'll have to come back for at some point. I'm pretty sure that's what I did was fire a worker, hire the worker. I forgot to tell you guys, this truck does has the actual fuel tank, so that's pretty helpful. We'll probably fill it up with fuel at some point. Just use it as a... This truck really is going to be like our all-purpose farm truck. Now, I will say Josh sent me some other trucks to check out today. So we'll have to check those out at some point. I don't think we're going to buy them, but just because of funds in game. But go ahead and get tillage going. That's a good idea, actually. I probably should do that. I know we were talking about doing winter tillage, though, so I don't know. I mean, we could sleep through winter if we don't, so it might be a good idea. Yep. Yeah, it does have the service trailer. This thing really is going to be our, like, full-stop freaking farm truck. Actually farming. Oh, I know, right? We voted on it. Everybody voted on it for me to actually farm. It's crazy, I know. Never thought I'd see the day. To be fair, I did have to get myself a drink for this, so... Yeah. Pull out of its way. Let me open the shop up too, so we can check some of these out real quick while we're waiting a minute. Cars. I think it's gonna be under cars. So yeah, there's the Chevy. I'm pretty sure this is the. I need to download the one shop thing that tells you like who each mod's by. But I'm pretty sure this one is gonna be the one Josh sent me. Looks really nice. Do the power stroke, upgrade power stroke. Hey, glad to see you back in here, Wi-Fi man. I totally get it. Been busy for me too, man, for sure. I really like those fuels actually. Lots of tire. I'm not a huge fan of huge rim, small tire. I really like that kind of setup. Fuel tank. Can add that in there. Looks awesome. Got the light bar up here if you want it. Real nice. Really well done. Headache rack. Looks really good with the headache rack, actually. I'm a big fan of, like, this kind of setup. Actually like that 5-inch tip there. That's nice. Or without the tip, yeah. Gooseneck, fifth wheel. Yeah, I'd probably go with the little rhino hitching the gooseneck. That's really nice there. Something like that. And then, of course, you got to get it in, yeah. Like a red gloss. Looks really nice. I like that. And then he sent me another one, too. It might be in, I did see a shenanigans tab. It's probably in there. Yeah, I think these are other modders there. Shenanigans, yep. Dodge custom. Yeah, that's a nice Dodge, actually. I'm not normally a Dodge guy, but that does look really nice. Those Lone Star tires are... That's a nice tire there. Nice tread pattern. And yeah, color options. Looks really good. I like that the windows are down. That looks pretty nice, actually. Looks really nice. Looks like they might be kind of glitched into the door a little bit, but that's all right. I like them. Looks cool. Cool with the windows down. I wish more modders would do that. Like, actually just roll the windows down. Let you roll the windows down. It's a super nice feature whenever that's there. I know it's not easy to make it work, but it is cool. Cool little touch. We are on pipe side, so let me get flipped around again. Yeah, I know the header doesn't match, but we're going to make it work for now. It'll be all right. You're just about there. 15,000. We really need to buy a semi, but we'll get there at some point. We are using the realistic fill capacity, so yeah, we'll make it work. It'll be fine. I'm pretty sure Josh sent me something else too I need to find, but we'll get it in just a second. Get on back up out of the field, go get this unloaded, get back over there. I like that this wraps around the way it does. It really does make it easy to navigate the yard. I mean, everything's spread out in this yard, but it's super easy to navigate, honestly. 2016 F-150, okay. Yep. I knew he said something else. I did see it now that it's just in the with the cars, yeah. Alright, go unload this and then see if we can't get back over. Actually, while this is doing it, we might be able to do it. Cars. It's towards the end. Yep. Oh, that's the 2021. 2016, 2016. $2015, $250. So does it have 1 terabyte? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. How do you have 1 terabyte? That's insane. I mean, a gigabyte is insane. I have a gig, and it's fast. Is terabyte even a thing? That's insane. Wonder if it's showing up in trucks. Maybe. That or MISC, maybe. Let me see. No, not under MISC. I'm pretty sure I put it in. Maybe I missed it. It's possible I missed it. 2021, I might have missed it. Might have not actually added it. I thought I did. We'll have to mess with that in a minute. Huh. Know what I would have done wrong there. Oh, you know what? I know what happened. I was downloading it, MediaFire, and then I like exited out the downloads thing. I wonder if I didn't actually get it downloaded right. Stopped at mid-download or something like that. I bet that's what happened. It's alright, I'll just re-download it, throw it back in. Override whatever files are already there. It's fine. It happens. Not a bad drink. I got the, I don't know if you guys have seen the Jack Daniels and Coke mixes, pre-mixes at Walmart. They come in like a Coke can, basically. Pretty good, actually. Not terrible. I was looking for something decent. They like come in like a 4-pack or something like that. Just kind of pre-gaming for tomorrow night. I'm ready for this week to be over, honestly. I really don't want to work tomorrow, but I am taking off next week, or next Friday. I'll be off work. So, Busch Light, Peach, and Mountain Dew. Ew. I don't know about that. I'm not a Busch Light guy, to be fair. I might have to try it, though. I'll tell you what is good, though. Surprisingly good was the Mountain Dew beers. Those are pretty tasty, actually. Wouldn't call them beers, whatever they are. Auto save in 10 seconds. I added a mod that auto saves for us. So we don't actually have to hit the menu. It just saves itself. So it does like a little lag thing there, and then boom, you're saved. Auto save completed. Together it's bomb. Maybe I'll try it. My stepdad drinks a lot of Busch Light, so might have to try it. He's a Busch Light guy. Let's go empty this out. We're moving pretty quick on this field. Look how much more we've gotten done today than we did yesterday. I mean, the brown stuff there is what we did yesterday. This is all today so far. I mean, oh, crap. Oh, my God. Help. Can't turn on super strength either. Why can I not turn on super strength? Oh my gosh. It says alt for super strength, and then it says object too heavy. Remember, something's got to be. Oh my gosh, this is not good. I'll tell you what, that's actually a good idea, Cody. Lumberjack off. Actually a good idea, though. Alt twice. Still says object too heavy. Yeah, still says object too heavy. Okay, so another idea. Somewhere in here, I have a tow chain, I think. Maybe somewhere. If I can remember how to use the tow chain. Recovery rope. Do you guys know how to use this? Is it as simple as I think it is? It's $500, so we're gonna find out. Where's my store delivery? Where's my rope? Where is it? God. I don't know where it's at. We're gonna bring the tractor and go find it. Tried and couldn't understand how to use it. We're gonna try to figure this out. I have a feeling it's gonna be somewhere over here, maybe? Is it over by the F-150? Where's it at? Quick change tool, ripper. Oh, recovery rope, right out there by the. Okay, we're good. It's over by the truck there. Corner of your field. Yep, I seen it. I seen it. Hopefully this is as simple as I think it is, and you just press like Q or something on it, and it attaches. It says it's like right here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. Can I just... No, it doesn't just attach like that. How do I connect it? I can connect it, right? I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know how to use this thing. Anybody know? I figured you just attach it to the back of your tractor. Case wheel loader. I don't know if I want to do that. If I want to buy a wheel loader, release a wheel loader. I might just have to lose the crop and reset the truck and trailer. I think I have another mod too for recovery stuff. Downloaded it figuring we would need it for this exact kind of thing, but I don't see anything else in here. Not ideal. Not ideal. Have to have the plate that goes with it. Okay, recovery mount. Okay. So hopefully I can attach it. Probably need 2 of them, right? So let's go ahead and attach that. Is it attached to the tractor? Please let it attach. I feel like I'm backing up to it right. Little strap on. Oh. You have to strap it to the fasten tension belt. Okay. I see. So then... Okay, so I got both of them on there. I don't want both of them. I gotta take one away. So attach it like that, kinda. Okay. I get it. I see what we're doing. Okay. So then... Now... Just back up like this. And then we need the other plate. I hope I can get this attached. Probably light up like a color or whatever if it's able to attach somewhere, right? I wonder if I could get it inside the trailer. No. Oh man, I don't know if it's gonna work. Maybe to the front of the truck. Yeah, I did hook to the front of the truck. Okay. So now we need the rope. Oh, I lost this guy somehow. I don't know why I lost this guy. Okay. Now the rope. See if we can figure out how to attach the rope. Doesn't just hook on there. I was really kind of hoping it would just hook on there. This would be easy. This is kind of fun messing with this, though. I want to see how this works. So now how do you attach this? I really thought it would be just simple as connect it. It says something on it. Yank. Oh, this direction. Okay. So this guy needs to attach to this. Maybe that's why. Yes. Okay. So I have that hooked up. I don't know if it's long enough. Is it long enough? Is it gonna reach? I don't think it's gonna reach. Can you attach 2 of them together? Buy another one. This is fun. I'm testing. I'm learning. Is the red one longer? Buy a red one too? I don't know. I don't know if you could attach red with black. I don't know how this works. The red one should be easier to find out here though. Yeah, there it is. Yank in this direction. Okay. Just pull up to this. Yes, you can attach that. Okay. So now this guy. There we go. Okay. Yep, we got it. I don't know if I could pull it out with it, but we're on. The fence is kind of giving us some issues. I might have to pull. I'll tell you what. Let me detach that. Pull back around into the gate. Maybe we gotta pull it out through the gate. See if that works. And then get it out in the open. Out in the open, maybe we could flip it. It's gonna be tricky because we have to get around these trees, but I think we could do it. See, yeah, I do. It's just tricky some days. I never said I was good at this. It's not that hard to use though. It's actually pretty simple. It's just trying to see the things. Tell you what, I want to try to unhook that. I think we're stuck in the fence. I think that's what's going on there. We good? You done flipping out? I might have to reset it. I think I screwed that up a little bit. I can't zoom in far enough to click on it though, is the only problem. Recovery, reset. Recovery mount, reset. Recovery rope, reset. Maybe. Still this one. Man, I can't see it. If I move my character back. Ropes are yeah, they're doing something. Maybe I can't get it to move. Okay, this isn't quite going to plan today. We might have to give in and just go ahead and get the damn thingy over here. I do have a skid. I don't know if I can move it with the skid. Maybe. Probably not, huh? Hey, there we go. I got it to hook on now. Okay. So let me try disconnecting the plate now. There we go. Yeah. Yep. I made it work a little better. Okay. Is that actually hooked on there? Yeah. Okay. Back up a little more. There we go. Oh, no, it's not. It's not actually hooked on. This is tricky. For sure. I thought I had that on there. It's acting like it was on there. I don't know if it's going to hook to the front of this truck. It really might not. But now. Please. It doesn't look like I actually need this end plate, do I? Because it does just kind of hook onto there. Come on, man. Let's grab the other rope. Maybe that'll be enough to do it. It's right here somewhere. I know it is. Auto save in a couple seconds. It's gonna lag again. This is rough. We are not off to a good start today. Autosave is done. Cool. We didn't actually lag this time, surprisingly. Where'd the rope go? Flashlight? I mean, do you guys see a rope? It says it's right here. I don't see a rope. I wonder if it went below the ground or something. But we're not off to having a good day, are we? I thought we would be having ourselves a great old time. I figured this would be fantastic. Little did I know. Yeah, I'm about to give in. Just buy a wheel loader. Release one. Kind of need one anyway. Or telehandler, either one. Probably going to want one when it comes time to load the silage anyway. Yeah, we're, yeah, don't mind it, Keith. We're trying to do a little recovery here, but no bueno. Top of that, super strength isn't working for some reason. He went ahead and shit the bed on me. Yeah, having a good time. I can't get this recovery rope around far enough to actually grab onto that. Yeah, okay. Loader time, I suppose. Let's lease a telehandler. Set of pallet forks. Lease. As cheap as this is, I think we could do lease to own now. I thought. Maybe not. Pretty sure I downloaded lease to own. Yeah, I'm gonna lease the JCB. That's the one I was thinking. Lease. Alright. Skitty would probably, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. We wanted the JCB skids or loader here at some point anyway, so whatever, I guess. Hey Joe, what's up, man? I mean, you see it. We're having ourselves a great day. Just do front wheel steering. See if we can get in there far enough to flip. Remember how to operate this thing. Ooh, it's heavy. It's heavy, but it's over. Alright, all that just to do that. Should have done that to begin with. Oh well. I guess we are the proud new leasers of a JCB skid steer, or telehandler. We're just going to park this here for now. Leave it there. Okay. Well, I feel like an idiot now. Whatever, I suppose. I'm going to sell this recovery crap because it didn't really help us this time, did it? Maybe we buy it again later, but I don't know. Really didn't help much. Ground stain. I don't need to sell any of that. Where my ropes are? Where'd they be? No idea where they show up at in the store, but I'll just stick them over here for now. We'll mess with them later. I don't know if I can. I think I could just hook it up to the trailer hitch on there. So we'll just leave it on there for now. Oh, I know. That Duramax is just whistling away. To get this guy out of the way. And then we should be able to resume working again. Since we just took like a 15-minute timeout. Basically no reason other than I don't know how to drive. Alright. Let's get this thing out of here. Alright. Learn to drive this time. Maybe be a little more careful. Ay, ay, ay. Right on, Josh. That's cool. We'll get it downloaded here in a bit. I don't know if we'll be taking a break at any point today if we get the chance, but we'll see how it goes. If not, I'll just add it in for the next one. Sure, the combine's been waiting for like an hour now. He's like, what the hell's going on over there? We need to check our sales stuff too, just see if anything else has popped up. Another spreader. I'm pretty sure there's 2 of those in there now. That or it's starting to filter through the front. Yeah, some stuff is starting to fade off of there, I think. Filtering in new items. I'll have to pay attention to it. Should be... It's like 6 more in-game minutes. We should be able to check it again. Maybe something else will pop up. We really need a semi. Get around through here. Perfect. And then... Where's he at? He's probably all the way over here. All the way down there on the end. Is he waiting on the end for me? It'd be really cool if I don't have to drive in the field at all. Not quite. Might be able to back the trailer and get it to load though. Let me try. So I could try not to take out crop. Since the workers are dumb. Parking terrible spots. Maybe just a touch further back. Come on. You do it. Destroyed just a touch of crop, but I could live with that. I'm completely unloaded. Get out of there. Go dump. Get back, because he's probably still going to have about half a tank by the time he's done unloading. That combine is sweet. I love this class. It's so good. Stuck in between. Yep, just sitting here whistling away. I love the light setup on this thing too. It's really good. Especially the LED bar in the middle there. Really clean. Looks so nice. Alright, back around. Empty out. This truck and trailer, we're getting our work out of them. We already got 1.7 hours on the truck, and the trailer's pretty much been hooked to it the whole time, so... I had a real light. What do you mean? It's plenty bright. The only issue is the freaking window tint in here. A little dark, but other than that, it's pretty good. Little backlight back there too. I keep coming around this corner too hot. I need to be way more careful through here. It's a little wildery, I'll say. When you're coming around a corner fast with heavy weight on the back, which it should be. Should be. I mean, it would be in real life. It's just, you got to be very cautious of that. Oh my gosh, Cody, I know. I am so pumped for it. I am dying for Friday. This week needs to be over. I know we were talking last night about maybe going a little longer tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm probably going to, as soon as stream's over, hit the hay. Need a shower. Get a shower. Go to bed. It was freaking hot at work today, which is weird because it was like way colder out today than it was yesterday. I mean, yesterday was like 80 something. Today was like 68, but it was so much hotter at work today. I have no idea why. It was just unbearable. Sitting down for lunch break, about passed out, worn out. Exhausted from the heat. Took Tuesday off. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be off next Friday, and then I'll have the whole weekend off, and then Monday, Tuesday off, I believe. So I get a nice long weekend next week, but it's pretty much my last long weekend before the wedding, so I'm going to take the time and enjoy it for sure. That being said, so next week will be a normal stream week, but then the following week we probably won't stream Monday, Tuesday. So just a heads up, because I think we're going to do some camping, all that kind of shit, so probably won't see me Monday or Tuesday that following week. And then for the wedding, which is in September, it's going to be like 2 weeks you guys won't see me. I might stream like Monday or something like that. That'll be like the last stream before the wedding. So that, or maybe if 4B's up here, because I know 4B's planning on coming. Maybe I'll do a stream with him one day before the wedding. Get us both sitting up here. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We probably should just go dump because we're at 15,000 already. It's like 15,005 or something is the max. Man, we're so due for a semi at this point. I need to check this again. I am praying for a semi at this point. Save us so much running back and forth. There really isn't anything, is there? There's not even like a semi trailer in here. I can't even buy the trailer ahead of time. We're gonna end up having to do contracts, I swear. Hey Marty, what's up, man? Probably should get tillage fired up though. It's probably a good time to go ahead and do that because 14, we're getting there on it. We're probably what? Let me check the map. How close are we to being done on that? Like 50% or so. So when that field's done, we're gonna do the one across from it, which I think is what, 10, right? I think is how that's laid out. No, 15. 15's another big field. We might have to sell some of this product. I know it's not sell season, but might have to do it just so we can get the money up. I hate to do it though. I don't know how close the silage is to being ready. Drop in some Keith with Feel Young. Got to keep Keith feeling young. Although right now I think he just feels in pain, to be honest. It's a nice Demco cart for 22. I wonder if that would help. Holds 44,000 liters. It might help. We could probably pull with a truck. I mean, I don't know. Being that we're in single player, how much was that? 32. I can't spend 32 on a trailer. That's too much money. Because I think I can get the one semi trailer for 30. And that's regular price. I mean, it would almost make more sense to buy that in a dolly. There's so many ways you could do things, and I'm just trying to, like, keep it super cheap. It's hard to do. Need to catch him going this way real quick, and then we'll see if we can get the tillage set up. I don't think it's going to take that long at all to do the tillage, so I'm not getting too worked up about it. That makes for a good winter job, worst case. Try not to skip through too much if I can help it. I probably could increase my time scale a little bit, though. I think I could go up to ×5, to be honest, because we're getting through it pretty well. We still have 2-day seasons, so ×5 on 2-day seasons, I think, is probably a good mix. I don't know. I haven't played around with it all that much because I just haven't really gotten the time to sit back and actually play. What I did, it was like way back. I know at one point I was doing 3-day 15x. So we'll see. I know people have already gone through and figured all this out. I could just look up to see what everybody else is doing, but I don't want to do that. Just gonna try to figure it out. Let's get this trailer filled, and then I will stop for a second and go get the tractor set up on tillage. 15K, just about. Yeah, I mean it's a cheap setup. We're getting through it though. It's a lot of field. Someone donated $1,000. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I don't even know what I'd do, to be honest with you. I don't know what I would do. We'd have to do something. We'd have to do, like, I don't know. We'd have to do a long stream or something. Cry? Yeah, probably, to be honest. That's 95% of, like, that's pretty much the answer right there. Cry. Because $1,000 is too much for a donation. That's crazy. There it is, right in there. Grab it real quick. This ripper is pretty nice. I just got to remember to make sure we turn off allow create fields. Yeah, it should be off. Yeah, this will work well. I kind of got screwed though, because as soon as I bought it, the one popped up for sale that was slightly bigger, I think, actually. But oh well. It's all right. We'll hire the worker to do this while we're over there. Pull it just a little bit this way. I'm pretty sure this needs plowing. Just double check. Yeah, it needs plowed. 11 needs plowed as well, so we can get it done as well. We do have stones on 5. We're going to have stones here on 10. We're going to need something for rocks at some point. Although this... Yeah, it is leaving rocks. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to figure out something for rocks here. We're probably just going to live with the rocks for now. At the same time, we could turn them into limes, so I kind of want to do that. Just because that could be good money. Good to have, anyhow. I'm pretty sure I have a lime crusher somewhere. I don't know if we can afford to place it, though. It's the only problem. And the stone crusher, or stone picker to begin with. I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. Bright side is we do the plow and the rocks now. We shouldn't have to for a while, I don't think. It depends on what we have to get for a cedar. Depends on what pops up for sale there. So I hate to do rocks and then not be able to afford a cedar. So we're probably going to hold off on it for now. The first year, we might just have to live with them. Playing with your steer? I am not. Just playing mouse and keyboard. I haven't bothered setting it up yet. I had to clean my whole desk and do all sorts of stuff if I'm going to set the wheel up. And I think I actually need a new power cable for it, to be honest with you. Because I think I lost the power cable that I had with it. But Yeah, it'd be a whole thing to set it up. What I really want to do eventually is do another monitor setup on this wall with another webcam and with the steering wheel permanently set up over there so I don't have to move anything. It could just always be there, always ready. So if we're doing something on the wheel that day, we just turn. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I can flip the webcam to the other webcam and roll with it, but that's... I'm probably not going to do that while I'm living in this house, if I'm being honest with you. Like, that's a lot to do. That's a lot of streaming equipment that I don't have. It's another webcam. My mic rotates, so that's not a big deal. I just flip it over that way. But the, yeah, it'd be a lot. Well, it would be cool, too, is if I could have this webcam set up so, like, you can see me here, but also see, like, the wheel behind me. Like, kind of like an overhead view of what I'm doing, you know? It'd be kind of cool. Like, I have plans for, like, what I want to do eventually, but that's long term. I'll probably buy a house before that happens. And we'll see if I even have an office in a house. You know what I mean? Or an office big enough to be able to do that kind of stuff. We'll see. So if I had Miss Tack's desk, I could probably make it work. Because she's got a big L-shaped desk. I have a big desk, but it's just one straight desk. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get fancy. Right now, it's just a little redneck setup, to be honest. Just the desk. Do with your old GPU if I got one. I'd probably would do a giveaway on it, if I'm being honest. See if anybody in here needs one. Do a giveaway on a GPU. I don't only want it to go to somebody that needs one, though. You know what I mean? But that, or we could flip it and use it to buy a webcam or something like that. I could probably still sell it for like 200 bucks. It's probably worth at least that, if I had to guess. But I think I paid $350 for it back in COVID. So it was not a bad deal when I got it, but it's been 3 years now that I've had it, and it's already a 6-7-year-old GPU. 4090 broke, now you're on your 3090. Man, must be tough. Yeah, my poor 1080 is about had it. It's a Asus Strix 1080. It's not a Ti or anything, just a straight up 1080. Which, I mean, the Strix cards are nice cards. That's actually what I want to replace it with. I want to replace it with a 3080 Strix, even if that's a little bit more money, just because I had such a good experience with this one. It's lasted so long. And the person I bought it off of bought this card new the year it came out. So, like... so it's been around for a minute. It's a good card, but it really it's like it's still working pretty good. It's just that like we're capping it out. You know what I mean? With mods and everything on FS22. I guarantee by the next FS that comes out, we're not going to be able to run it. At least not at any sort of like tolerable, you know, streaming level. You know what I mean? It might work just well enough to barely get by, but it'd be like low settings and probably have to cut the stream back to just barely 1080p, really low bit rate. You know what I mean? So it really it's the streaming part of things that really makes it tough on this card. So if it's going to somebody that doesn't stream, they could probably get some use out of it. It does not run COD very well, I can say that, though. You pretty much have to play on minimum settings with COD. Which, I mean, for people that don't play COD, that's probably fine, but Obviously, I don't play COD anymore, so I don't really care about that. But yeah, I seen that. I've been kind of paying attention off to the side. I was paying attention up until pick 17 for the Lakers, and I wasn't very happy with the pick, so I kind of tuned out after that. I was a little bummed by who they picked. Thought that was kind of a waste of the 17th pick, but I mean, they must have really. I'm pretty sure, who was it? Cam Whitmore that was there, and they passed on him, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the 17th pick of the draft, you're getting, should be at least a good role player, right? That's what you're. No, that guy's not from Xavier. Do you know who Wemby is? Victor Wembanyama? That's who went number 1. He's from France, actually. That's who went number 1 overall. Wemby is, oh, you're good. Number 2 was Brandon Miller from Alabama. Number 3 was Scoot Henderson, and he played in the G League, went from high school to G League. 4 was Amen Thompson. I don't remember where he played, though. He might be Xavier. I don't think so. I think he's one of the, where's Amen? Amen and Asor, they're twins. I think they went like 4 and 6 or something like that. They both went pretty early. I'm pretty sure. They're both going to be really good. Oop. Dring. Hey, Josh with the $20 donation, getting us started on the GPU gold. 20 out of 1,000. There we go. Good start. I appreciate you, Josh. Appreciate you a ton, man. You do a ton here for the channel. Can't let that go unnoticed. Josh has been a huge help. James Naji, yeah, I did see that. I think, didn't his dad play in the NBA? Pretty sure his dad played. I was really hoping the Jet Howard kid would fall to 17 for the Lakers, but he didn't. He went earlier than that. It's kind of a bummer. That Cody, if you haven't checked out Wemby, check out Wemby. Victor Wembanyama. He's 7'5". He's built like a stick, I'll be honest. I kind of have health concerns for the guy, but he's gonna be special. 4th pick was from Xavier. Okay, so Amen Thompson did play for Xavier then. Okay. Did his brother play there too? I can't remember. I feel like his brother played with him, Xavier. Well, that's pretty cool anyway. Pretty cool. Colby Jones. I'm trying to think of who Colby Jones is. I don't think I did any scouting on him. I don't like full on do like any scouting reports or anything like that, but I do like checking out the scouting for NBA players coming in. I'm a big NBA guy. Always like basketball. So. Shooting guard. Right on. You're gonna get to the end. Please get to the end. Turn around. It's gonna be so close. I can't tell if he's gonna make it or not. Oh, he is gonna make it. Look at that. Look at that. And we're just about there on this field. We should definitely be able to get it done. I need to check on the other worker, though, here at some point. We probably just check the map and make sure he's still moving. We gotta get this guy unloaded, though, and then we can do that. Actually, Actually, you know what? Let me just block him for a second so that way he has to unload. Farmstead Freak, how you doing, man? Yeah, he's cruising right along. He's getting through most of it. He's got like a third of the way done. Just tab into his vehicle there so we can see. Yeah, it looks so cool. I added in the REA stuff. It looks great. Yeah, Spurs had the #1 overall pick, which is awesome. The last time the Spurs drafted a big man #1 overall, it was Tim Duncan. So that worked out pretty good for him, I'd say. Lag spike because of the autosave. Yay. Yeah, you kind of get used to it after a while, I think. Move out of his way. There you go. Do your thing. No day off till next Saturday. That sucks, man. That sucks. I'm off this weekend, luckily. And then next week, I'm actually off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I am so excited about it. A 5-day weekend. It'll be, like I said, my last real like vacation before the wedding. So I'm going to take some time and enjoy it. We're going to do some camping and all good stuff. This weekend, we're making a store trip, pick up a couple camping things that we need, restock, get our grocery shopping done for it, get ready for the weekend, or for next weekend. I'm ecstatic about it. Next Friday, though, actually marks 1 year since Miss Tech had miscarriage, so we wanted to make sure we both take the time off, get the day, and spend some time with each other and relax. So. Moving engine transmission. I have a 73. Ooh. I bet that's fun. I bet that's fun. Big engine, big transmission. I bet that keeps you busy. Trying to think 73, what was Chevy putting in stuff? I'm not real up to date on that. Not real up to date. I'm not good with older Chevys, I'll put it that way, actually. To get before, like, oh, a little Isuzu Forza. Oh, there you go. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That makes sense. Isuzu was doing freaking motors for everybody back then. Now that I think about it, Ford had a bunch of Isuzu motors, and yeah, everybody was using Isuzu back in the day. Base game, if it's okay. Okay. See, I figured Chevy Love. I was thinking bigger truck, but like box truck kind of thing. But yeah, okay. Little Datsun. Yeah, that shouldn't be bad. Probably simple as hell, too. Probably not much wiring or anything. That's a good little side gig. Keep you busy. God, nothing. Like, nothing good has popped up in sales. I was really hoping for a semi and a trailer at this point, but... Braden, welcome in. How you doing, man? Ready for us to repaint? That's awesome. My great-grandpa had a... older Ford. I don't know if it was 8N or something similar, but it was pretty cool. It's still in the family. I think my uncle has it now, but look at my trees glitching in the background. I'm pretty sure we fixed that at one point. It's broken again, so yay. Saw's on, and oh yeah, there you go. That's a pretty easy engine removal. That's what you're looking for. That's what you gotta have. We are just about there in this field. Coming down to the last stretch there. We got that whole monster of a field over there we gotta do, so we're definitely staying busy today. I'll tell you, it might end up that freaking Monday we're doing more of this stuff. That, or I'll just have this running in the background while we test the 1025 or something. I don't know. We'll see. Got the autosave running. We might end up mixing in some modding with some farming as we're going. We'll see how it goes. That'd be kind of interesting, huh? Modding and farming at the same time. Two color tractors, scarlet, gray, and blue. Okay. So he had his was orange and gray. I'm guessing that might be a little earlier than an 8N. It's like an orange and a gray. They had of course it had been redone and everything, but I'm pretty sure it was an originally orange and gray tractor. So I'm trying to think of where that places it. I'm not real good with older tractors like that. Beyond my wheelhouse. I'm not even really all that great with newer tractors. I understand Deere, like John Deere's numbering system. That's about it on their newer stuff. Okay, I know what a Case Magnum is and that kind of stuff, you know, but I couldn't tell you the power ranges on it. Deere, if you tell me the name or the model number, I can pretty much tell you roughly what it is. 8 series frame with a 430 horse motor, you know. It's pretty easy. Pretty easy. Terrail mod? What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Crab boat? Yeah, I'm good on that. Kind of random. Yeah, I'm good. Good on crab boats. I kind of want to make a little cut through right through there where those trees are. Might be in a future improvement. Cut down some of these. Basically, give me a path like right here on this side of the fence, so I don't have to go in between the fence. But, yeah. Maybe one of these days. Yeah, I'm sure. So I don't know if it's that great of money to be out there freaking risking your life over it, though. I feel like there's other ways to get rich. Chevy just whistling away. I tell you what, this Duramax could keep your ears busy just listening to all the whistles. I really like this truck, actually. It's been a lot of fun using it. It looks really good and dirty, too. Really good dirt and wear mask on it. Looks super nice. Super nice. Probably starting to put some wear on it, aren't we? Just a little bit. Or like 3/4 tank of fuel. Oh, I'd love this truck in real life. I would enjoy it. I would. I'd like a little flatbed, like single cab. 7 or 9, but yeah, man, it's a whistler. It's a howler. She likes to whistle. It's a nice setup, though, with this truck and this trailer. It works really well together. So the only thing you got to be careful is you are on a pretty short wheelbase. So if you turn too quick, it can get a little tippy. But it's great. It works pretty well. We've gotten through this much of the field and everything with it. So we do need a bigger trailer, but at some point we'll buy a semi and a trailer and do this. But private, I'm guessing you're not quite speaking English, Braden, so I'm not sure what you're saying. I think you're asking about something here being a private mod, but I'm not sure which one. The truck is, as far as I know, private. If it's public, Josh will correct me, but the one with the logo on it is one made for me, but the rest of it I don't know. There we go. Hit 3 here. Get him unloaded. I think I'm going to go that way this time instead of around, all the way out and around. We could start shortening up our trips a little bit. I probably could have started going that way sooner, but we'll see how the path is that way. I haven't checked it out. I don't think it's bad because I'm pretty sure if I go up a little farther there, it gets into the a field that the other guys over there doing tillage on. Did they find the Titanic sub yet? I don't know if they found it yet. I'm pretty sure they said it ran out of air at this point, but the Ford's louder, really? Cool. I'm excited then. The F-150 or the F-250? Or whichever one it was. I'm pretty sure you sent an F-250, right? Single cab? I'll have to check that out at some point. There we go. Okay, see, yeah, I can just cut through this way. Be a little quicker than driving all the way out and around. I think, maybe. This guy's about done. He's getting there. That section there is already plowed. It's probably why he skipped it. I might hit it again anyway, just so that way it looks like it's all done, but... Yeah, I didn't see if they actually found the sub yet or not. I don't know how they lost a sub, though. That's crazy. Found it, presumed the victim's dead. Did you install your drivers for your 3090? Because your drivers between your 3090 and 4090 are going to be different. If you don't have your drivers set up right, it's probably not going to work. Have you ever done a GPU swap, Trevor? If you've never done a GPU swap, definitely look up a video on it. And did you hot swap it? Did you unpower the computer? All that stuff? I mean, like... I don't know what you're saying, Braden. No idea what you're saying, Braden. Yeah, Google Translate exists. I mean, it would be a whole lot easier. I don't know if he knows what I'm saying either is the problem, though. Get up here, get turned around. Yeah, this is definitely quicker coming this way, isn't it? Definitely way quicker. They get flipped around down here. 3090 is also, that would suck. I can't believe your 3090 and or your 4090 is broken. What'd you do to break your 4090? You sure it was broken? Like, what was happening? Founded it today. Oh, gosh, that's terrible. Catastrophic implosion, but oh my gosh. So they must have dove too deep at some point, I'm guessing. That's terrible. That's crazy. For it to implode, like, it'd have to... Like, something would have had to have happened wrong inside of the sub. Either went too deep or... See, I never even, like, really looked into it. Like, what was the sub for? Like, was it a private thing? Or what, like, was it, like... It was supposed to be, like, a bunch of rich people on the thing? Or what? Like... Pong's holding it. How did you break the prongs holding it on? That's not easy to break. What'd you do for that to happen? Pressure chamber was lost. Yeah, so yeah, they had to have had some sort of mechanical failure. That or they went too deep. That's crazy. Which, if they found it, I assume it wasn't anywhere too deep where they couldn't find it. So it shouldn't have been because of that. Pressure that deep. Right. Yeah, I know what you mean, but like they designed the sub so that way you can go super deep, right? I thought that was kind of the point of them, is that you could go, you know, crazy, crazy deep. It's great, poorly built. Okay. That makes a little more sense. Broke when GT... I don't believe that, Trevor. That's crazy. Prongs wouldn't just break when something is downloading. That's not... You had to have touched it physically. The prongs holding it in don't just break. You have to, like, grab it and bend it for the prongs to break. That's crazy. Four-day oxygen supply. Right, right. I feel like that's pretty normal for subs, is like a couple days worth of oxygen. You know, like some military subs can go even longer. I'm guessing it had to have been like a commercial submarine, right? Like some company owned it, some private company, I assume. I didn't look into this sub much. I'm learning about it from you guys. Like I had heard, you know, that it was missing, but like they were about out of oxygen. That was the last I heard. I didn't look into it much. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. Laying in my computer. No idea what. That's weird, Trevor. Something had to have happened. Ford guy? Yes. I'm a Ford guy. Yep. Using a Chevy right now, but I am a Ford guy. Full pressure and boom. Poorly out of carbon fiber single. Oh, that's crazy. So again, is this like a private submarine? Is this some piece that was found first was a nose count? Okay. Fair. Yeah, well, Trevor, you might be able to warranty it. Sub dropped too fast and pressure built too fast. Okay. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Crazy stuff. Doesn't prove to go that deep. So why did they go that deep then? That's very strange. What if they were like hijacked or something? Like, I don't know. You should be able to warranty, Trevor. All men on the sub. Okay. So, yeah, like I wonder why they went that deep. What happened to make them go that deep in the first place? That's crazy. I'm gonna have to follow up on all this. I have questions. I want to be a detective. Figure out what happened to the sub. Like, why did, if they knew they could only go so deep, why did they go deeper than they were supposed to? That's very strange. There's some weird stuff going on. Sounds fishy. Like, I'm wondering if, like, hijacked with pirates or something. Like, Coast Guard had to get involved. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Coast Guard probably got involved. I'm sure the Navy probably got involved. I mean, when you're dealing with submarines, it's kind of a different story than just a boat out on the coast, right? I'm assuming. I'm assuming at a certain point, it's like, okay, we're sending in the Navy boys. Especially, you know, yeah, submarines they're not exactly something the normal average Joe can buy, operate. Six-hour air backup supply. Time for that. Subject to hold up with death mission. Oh my gosh. Engineers, I tell you. More than yeah, I'm gonna have to do some YouTubing on that tonight. I'm sure I can find some answers. I'll have to do some digging. Sure, old infographics has probably done a episode on that by now. That's where I find out all of my good information. Back out and around. We're just about there. Just about there. This guy's about done. Green farm, eco-friendly. Yeah, I don't run green farms. We try to do just farms, to be honest. I'm pretty cool with that. Submarine because my eye. Yeah, I don't know that I'd love being in a submarine either. I'd get claustrophobic. And I'm a nicotine fiend. I would have issues with that. Being able to have nicotine in a submarine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it basically sounds like some turd ball of a billionaire running a company and kept sending the thing out. Okay. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. That's... yeah. Too many billionaires in the world that just don't care. They just want to do cool stuff. They don't really care what it takes to make that happen. Money doesn't buy safety, if you know what I mean. Spin around. Should be able to get him unloaded. Yeah, I'm good on the whole eco-friendly thing though. Diesel for life. It's just farm for me. I just want to farm. I don't get too particular about it. Than being on an aircraft carrier. Oh man. Oh, I'm sure. Sure they paid a ton of money to be on the sub, right? I'm sure the sub cost millions of dollars. Yeah. Not great. Not great at all. Well, and I mean, if it's a private company, I wonder how many rich dudes were on this sub, or was this like, are they doing like explorations or something like that? Yeah, okay, 250,000, oh my gosh. So there's a bunch of rich people on the sub too. That's great. That's just great. Yeah, prayers out. Prayers out to the families. That's all I can say. Just trying to take it nice and easy on the corners through here, because I don't want to roll this thing again. That would not be good. We are racking up the fuel, and we're down to 3/4 of tank. We started it off, let's say we were down like an eighth at the start of the stream or something like that. So we're doing a lot of trips here. We're running the truck, that's for sure. Don't flip again. Yeah, I really don't want to. Really don't want to flip again. Buy a house for, oh my gosh, yeah. The freaking house I wanted to buy, I could have bought for $250,000. Had some cash in my pocket. So I'm trying to spend like 160, 170, that'd be great, you know. When I was like legit shopping, had the pre-approval and everything, we made an offer on one for 170, and we even offered them like 10 over asking, and we still didn't get it. So that's the state of the United States right now. It's crap. Already midnight. Yep. Here about 20 minutes of stream left. I think we're gonna get this field done. I don't know that we'll get the other one done, but we're gonna at least get this one done. The pilot. Oh my god. Okay. Well, can we just say natural selection for that guy? I don't want to be like that guy, but I mean, it sounds to me like maybe he had done something he wasn't supposed to be doing. I don't know for sure, so I don't like, you know, want to completely rag on the guy. I mean, RIP, but same time, if he was, you know, doing stuff he wasn't supposed to be doing with the thing, knowing what the limits of it were, that kind of sounds like it might have been his fault. Tesla powered 9RX, yeah, right. Don't want to be that. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be that guy, just because that's who I am. When it comes to calling out rich billionaires, I don't mind doing it. I don't mind calling out billionaires. If they want to come in here and tell me I'm wrong, then go for it, but I don't think they're gonna do that. You know, maybe new information will come out and he had a seizure or something, and then I'll feel bad, but until we hear that, then kind of sounds like it might have been a his thing, and I actually feel bad for everybody else on board. So, oh my gosh, Pakistan's both well. Oh, great! I'm sure that'll start an international incident. Let's pull over to the other field. We're pretty much, this trailer's pretty much full, but I can at least get the worker hired on the other field. This field's gonna take forever. I can definitely get tillage running on it as soon as the tillage is done on the other field. I don't know if this one's gonna need lime or not. We're gonna find out. Park this about here. Hop in the combine. We're three. I wouldn't go that far, but I'm sure there'll be questions to answer. Put it that way. I mean, there is anyway, but whenever there's people like that involved, you know it's a mess. Let's check our sales tab again just to see if anything good's popped up. Nothing I can use. Freaking TerraTrack. What am I going to do with a TerraTrack? To be fair, maybe we should buy a TerraTrack at some point in this playthrough just to use it, because I don't think I've ever used a TerraTrack, to be honest with you. I've never used this tracker. Might have to try it at some point. Yeah, still no semi truck. No trailer, no truck. It's just killing me. I'm getting screwed by the sales. Maybe we'll get lucky in the wintertime and one will pop up or something. That's probably our best hope. Get the Fent. How much was it? Let me look and see. I'm definitely not buying another tractor right now. I have a tractor, so we're not in the market for a tractor, but which was the Fent? Where did you see a Fent? Oh, there it is. 1,000. That's a really good tractor. $184,000. I couldn't afford it right now anyway. We'd go into debt for it. It's one of my favorite tractors, though. It's so good because you can set it to the 517 horsepower, and it has wheels, so you don't have to worry about tracks. I like tracks personally, but a lot of you guys I know don't. Let's see. Can't tell. Let's go back over to here. We'll hop out, walk out over here. See what the lime is now. pH value's okay, it says. So we could probably still lay down some more. Yeah, it looks like there might be some pH corrections we can do. Maybe we go ahead and do a lime stage anyway. That being said, lime is pretty expensive, so we're gonna have to take it easy on it if we can help it. Right now, we actually have fur loaded in. Shoot, I really don't want to have to unload the fertilizer. Let's not do that then. Let's just leave that here. We'll leave it be for now. 10:15. Not really. GTA 5 is tough on your graphics card. GTA 5's if you're running like max settings and mods and everything, yeah, it can get pretty heavy. This guy's about done over here. All white. Definitely gonna need a bath after this field, huh? I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it back over here. 3 gigabytes of... Yeah, it's just VRAM. That's not actual graphics power. That's probably minimum requirement too, not max settings requirement with mods. It's a lot like Farm Sim. Yeah, it might only call for this, but then if you want to run a lot of mods, you could run it up pretty quick. Is he gonna make it to the end? I think he might. I want him to do at least a couple trips back and forth this way. This field is massive. Massive. You know, eventually we're probably going to have to plant grass here. And this will be a freaking monster silage field. Would be crazy. Oh yeah, 3090, obviously. The game came out, it was made for like a 1080 in particular. But obviously you start piling on mods. A 3090 is still going to be plenty, but like you could load down a 2060 pretty easy. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. A 3090 is so overkill anyway for gaming. Honestly, if I'm buying a graphics card and all I do is game, it would not be a 3090. It would not be a 4090 for sure. I would definitely go lower on the spectrum, but that's me. Since I do some modding and stuff though too, it's nice to have the extra power. So like I said, a 3080 is going to be pretty much perfect for me, I think. But yeah, that is until, you know, if I wanted to add 4K monitors and stuff, then it would be, that's when you would go to 3090, 4090. In my opinion. A 3060, oh yeah, absolutely. A 3060 would definitely run it. I said a 2060 was where you'd start to see issues. A 3060 would be. Just kind of shut up. Where did I actually flip it at? It's over there. Oh yeah, then it makes sense. I don't run all 4K monitors. See, so for my left side monitor, it's just a 1080p monitor. My right side is 1440. And really, that's where I started to have issues, is when I added a 1440 monitor. When I had two 1080s, I was still pretty okay. But 1440 is where I started to run into any hiccups. And I don't even stream in 1440. I just have my gameplay in 1440. Eventually, though, I want to stream in 1440. And that's part of what the GPU upgrade gives us, is we can stream in 1440 then. Glad I kept the telehandler so I didn't have to lease it again. I'm probably just going to hang on to it, if I'm being honest. There's a good chance we keep the telehandler. I thought I had downloaded Lease to Own, but I don't know for sure how that works, to be honest with you. I don't know if I have to go... I think I have to go in here. Yeah. I don't know how that works. I know I can purchase it here, but has this guy gone down in price at all? No. Still pretty much full price. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hang on to the telehandler, that's for sure. She's sticking around. I just seen this guy's done. Yep. Let's go haul it up to the field we just finished. It's a pretty quick tractor on the road, isn't it? It's going to be huge on the road, though. We're going to take up a... Oh, yeah. 3060 plays anything with these, but you're not streaming anything with these. You know what I mean? I mean, you're going to stream 1080p just fine, but, like, if you wanted to go to 1440, a 3060 could definitely be bogged down. With what I want to do, if I wanted to stream in 1440, full mods and everything, and then any game I want, a 3080 is definitely where you'd want to be. A 3060 would maybe cut it for what I'm doing for Farm Sim 1440. I feel like I could bog it down a little bit with G and Blender running and everything running in the background. I could definitely log down the play games in 4K. Oh, yeah, you need at least a 4080 if you're 4K streaming. 4K streaming is kind of crazy, though. 4K streaming is... Hardly anyone can watch in 4K, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to stream in 4K, if I'm being honest. I feel like 1440 is a really good sweet spot, because I'm just curious, with a show of hands, how many of you are watching on a phone right now? Just be honest. How many of you are watching on your phone? Very curious to see. I feel like it's a good portion of you. 8 people watching. Tablet. Tablet is nice if you can go up to 1440. But 4K on a tablet doesn't make any sense. I don't think most tablets can do 4K. Gavin's on a phone. Keith's on his PC. Trevor's on your phone. Watch it on your iPad. So you can't do 4K on an iPad. Can't do 4K on a phone. Keith, do you have a 4K monitor? You know? This is a very good test just to see. I feel like most people watch YouTube, though, on a phone or a tablet in 1080 or 1440p. No 4K. So, yeah, you can't even take advantage of that. You can watch 4K. Yeah, you could set it to 4K, but it's not real 4K. I promise. It's not real 4K. TV sometimes. If you watch on your TV, that is the one time it makes sense. You can do 4K on your TV. So like a 4K stream on a TV makes a difference between 4K on a phone. What they're doing for YouTube anyway is they're just shoving more pixels into it. It doesn't actually really improve the image quality much because your phone doesn't actually have a 4K screen. Does that make sense? Your phone has, I think the best one out there is a 1440 at this point. There might be a 4K phone out there, but I guarantee none of you have it. Most of you probably have iPhones, and let's be honest, most iPhones can't do anything better than 1440. So that's just kind of is what it is, right? Again, 4K TV is like the one place you could take advantage of 4K YouTube or a 4K monitor on a computer. Watching a 480, see, most mobile is 7. Exactly, most mobile video is 720p. And then by the time YouTube scales it and everything, I'm not. I'm an iPhone guy. I use an iPhone. That's my preferred. I love iPhone. It's great. Works for everything I need it to do. I'll be honest, I've never been upset about watching a 1440p video on my phone. I've always been okay with it, pretty much. Squad had a video, that's cool. Squad has a video pretty much every day. Seems like. Still pulling 125. Yes, 165. Yeah. See, that's the other thing too, is the refresh rate. Honestly, the higher refresh rate makes a bigger difference. So if I could stream 1440, 144, that's where we really can get some good quality out of it. You know what I mean? And the problem is right now, I'm getting 40 frames per second. So I'm streaming in 60 frames per second, but my gameplay is only in 30 or 40 frames per second. So you're not even getting the full glory of this. And that's capped out for me right now is 40 frames per second. Like 42 maybe. A very good peak. Xbox only record. Really? That's weird. That's very weird, Finnegan. Same phone as me. I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I got it in a fake Magpul case because I like the Magpul cases. Those that know Magpul know. They make the best phone cases. But they don't make it for the newer iPhones anymore. They quit making them. So I had to get a freaking knockoff Amazon one. Which is fine because it works great. It's plenty. 14 Pro Max. Yeah, I'm not upgrading my phone for a while either. I'm sticking with the 13 Pro Max. I'm happy. I really should have got the iPhone 13 though, if I'm being honest, or iPhone 13 Pro instead of the Pro Max, but just because it's a lot of weight. It's my first like big phone. I've always had like the regular size phones. I should have stuck with the regular size phone, but I'm not upgrading I used to upgrade every year. I'm not upgrading for a while. I'm on my second year of it, or almost on my second year of it now. I'm not upgrading. 2500 mods active. Yeah, I don't have 2500 active right now. On this folder, I think I have. We'll have to check. As soon as this is full, I'll check. Yeah, I'm way below that though. And I'm getting 30, 40 frames per second. So this is a pretty good day, to be honest with you. This is a pretty good day for my frame rate. There's days I get like 20, 25. And I'm not on max settings or anything. I'm on like high-ish. And you can see like I have tree flickering. I have all sorts of weird stuff going on. So it's not great. A new GPU. It's definitely time. Let me see here. Just to check how many mods I'm running right now. Properties. 474 at the moment. So less than 500 mods. Which is, I would say, pretty reasonable. And most of them are placeables too. Keep that in mind. So this is really my building mods folder. Use your iPhone to... I used to have a 12 mini. That was what I had before this, actually, and I really liked the 12 mini. That was one of my favorite phones. The only problem was the battery on it. Wouldn't last me through the day. I did download that mountain bike mod, actually. I'll have to play around with it at some point. $1,100 to be able to get around the farm, maybe? That'd be a bad idea. I do need to go dump, don't I? Good call. Good call. I didn't realize I was full. F2, then that. Yeah, I did. So locked is at 30. I'm pegged at 34, 37, something like that. And as I drive close to the farm, it's going to go down too. 28, 27. 25, 27. Looks like 27 is kind of my minimum. I do get 25 spikes here and there. Lifted golf cart. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I wanted to get a golf cart for sure at some point, but I don't want to spend the money because we only got 98 grand. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you guys can tell on the stream when I'm dropping below. Worst part is, I mean, I can lower the graphics settings, but then we're really reducing the stream. It's either frames or graphics, and there's not really a good compromise. And it's rough. I feel like if you lower the graphics much lower than I have them right now, it starts to look kind of eh. But yeah, said a GPU upgrade will fix all this. I have 32 gigs of RAM. Turn down your render distance. The problem is it's not actually up very high. It's not all that far. I mean, you could see the circle there. It's like right in the middle of the horse field there. Kind of up in there. I try to keep it about what you guys can see on stream. You know what I mean? I'm loading into the field right there. You could see the line right there in the middle of the screen at the top. That's the render distance. It's not up all that high. Chevy, Ford, or Dodge. If I'm buying one right now, my choice, I'm buying a Ford. Yeah. Ford. Oh, hey, and then Josh just sent me a sweet golf cart. Cool. All right. Nice. School Dodge for the win. Okay, so if I'm picking a truck that I have to keep forever, I only get to buy one truck. It has to last me the rest of my life, or I have to be able to maintain it and make it last the rest of my life. I am buying a 7.3 Power Stroke, and I am running that. No, it's all right. You don't have to lower the price or anything. Same place on Monday. Yep, it will be. Yeah, we're at the end of the stream, aren't we? We got a good little bit done here. We got the other field done. Pretty sure, yep, this guy's running. So he'll get some of that done. Do a home series. Maybe at some point. Yeah, I'm buying a, if it has to last me forever, I am buying like a 99 7.3 dually, and it's going to freaking outlive me. As long as you keep up with it, make sure you take care of the paint. Baby it. Throw set texture streaming behavior. Let me try that just to see if it helps. Set texture streaming behavior min. Command not found. Because I did it wrong. That's why. 76 with... Hey, that's not a bad idea either. Nice old body with a nice newer motor. Nice 7.3 in it. Texture. Did I spell behavior right? No. That doesn't help either. Texture streaming behavior min. Capital M. Texture. I can't believe I type that out. Behavior. Yeah. I spelled that right. Nope. Not working. I don't know. Anyway, that's going to do it. We're out of here. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend, people. Take some time. Enjoy the family. It should be nice weather, right? Enjoy yourselves.